If you ever wondered why a simple t-shirt costs $15 at one store, but $80 or even $90 at another, walk through a luxury department store and you'll often find a plain white tee priced higher than an entire week's worth of groceries. Yet, if you compare it to a t-shirt from a more affordable retailer, the differences aren't always obvious. The cut looks similar, the fabric feels similar, the fit solves exactly the same wardrobe problem. So what explains the massive difference in price? In many cases, you're paying for much more than the garment itself. You're paying for expensive retail locations. You're paying for celebrity endorsements and influencer partnerships. You're paying for glossy advertising campaigns and luxury branding. And sometimes you're paying for a logo. Take a Supima cotton t-shirt, for example. Supima cotton fibers are 35% longer and 45% stronger than regular cotton. Less than 1% of the world's cotton production qualifies as genuine Supima cotton. Luxury brands regularly sell Supima cotton t-shirts for $60 to $90, yet one of the brands on today's list offers the same premium cotton for around $15. So why is almost nobody talking about it? Today's video isn't about the cheapest clothes you can buy. It's about finding the sweet spot between quality and affordability. We're looking at 5 brands that consistently deliver impressive value without luxury price tags, and we'll evaluate them using 5 key criteria: fabric quality, construction and stitching, manufacturing standards, durability, and perhaps most importantly, cost per wear. Because a shirt that lasts 5 years is often cheaper than replacing a low-quality one every few months. Let's get started. Number 5. Land's End. Most Land's End products retail between $25 and $100. However, if you've ever visited their website, you'll quickly notice one thing: they're almost always running a sale. As a result, many pieces can be purchased for $15 to $45. This is a brand many younger shoppers completely overlook. The website feels outdated, the marketing isn't exciting, and it definitely isn't the type of brand people brag about on social media. But that's exactly why it's so underrated. Land's End was founded in 1963. Over 60 decades of experience show up in the products. Their Supima cotton t-shirts typically sell for around $25 to $30 and frequently drop to $15 to $18 during promotions. Again, that's the same premium cotton used by brands charging 3 or 4 times more. Customers consistently praise the durability of their basics. Shirts maintain their shape, chinos resist wear, button-downs survive years of washing. Many long-term buyers describe Land's End clothing as boring in the best possible way, because while trends come and go, dependable basics remain useful year after year. The biggest downside? The styling. If you enjoy fashion-forward silhouettes and trend-driven pieces, Land's End probably won't excite you. But if your goal is maximizing value and building a practical wardrobe that lasts, this brand deserves serious consideration. Number 4. And Other Stories. Many people dismiss And Other Stories simply because it's owned by the H&M Group. But that assumption misses the bigger picture. Unlike traditional fast fashion brands, And Other Stories operates through independent design studios located in Paris, Stockholm, and Los Angeles. Each studio brings its own identity. Paris emphasizes refined femininity, Stockholm embraces Scandinavian minimalism, and Los Angeles captures a relaxed California aesthetic. This approach creates collections that feel more distinctive and elevated. Another major advantage is material selection. Unlike many competitors in the same price range, And Other Stories frequently uses genuine leather in bags and shoes. Natural fibers such as cotton, linen, silk, and wool also appear throughout the collection. Fashion editors often praise the knitwear for its texture and quality. The leather accessories also receive surprisingly positive reviews considering their price points. However, no brand is perfect. Customer service remains one of the biggest complaints. Online shoppers frequently mention shipping delays, sizing inconsistencies, and frustrating return experiences. Because of that, this is one of those brands that's best experienced in person. If you can try items on before purchasing, you'll likely get much better value and avoid unnecessary disappointment. Number 3. COS. At first glance, COS can seem expensive. Walk into one of their stores and you'll notice the atmosphere immediately. Minimalist interiors, architectural displays, soft lighting. The entire experience feels closer to an art gallery than a clothing store. And compared to H&M, the prices are noticeably higher, but the differences become obvious once you examine the garments more closely. COS regularly uses organic cotton, linen, wool, and tencel throughout its collections. The fabrics tend to be heavier, the finishing appears cleaner, buttons feel sturdier, and garments often include reinforced seams in areas exposed to frequent stress. Many long-term customers report owning COS pieces for years. T-shirts, sweaters, tailored trousers, all continuing to perform long after cheaper alternatives have worn out. Another strength is the design philosophy. COS avoids aggressively chasing trends. Instead, the brand focuses on timeless silhouettes. That means a blazer purchased today is less likely to look outdated next season. A $40 t-shirt might initially sound expensive, but if it lasts 3 times longer than a $15 alternative, the actual cost per wear becomes much lower. And that's the metric smart shoppers should pay attention to. Price alone doesn't determine value. Longevity does. Number 2. Quince. Quince exploded in popularity largely because of one product, its famous $50 cashmere sweater. But what truly separates Quince from competitors is its emphasis on pricing transparency. The company openly shares estimated production costs on many product pages. For example, Quince claims its cashmere crewneck costs around $45 to produce and sells for approximately $50. Compare that with traditional luxury retailers that may apply markups several times higher. That transparency resonates strongly with modern consumers, especially younger shoppers questioning whether luxury pricing is actually justified. Beyond cashmere, Quince offers an impressive selection of silk, organic cotton, and European linen products. The brand also backs many purchases with a generous 365-day return policy. That's an unusually customer-friendly approach. Of course, there are criticisms. Some reviewers question aspects of Quince's sustainability messaging. Others report issues like pilling on specific cashmere products. Experiences can vary depending on the item. Still, considering the combination of materials, pricing, and return flexibility, many customers believe Quince delivers one of the strongest value propositions available today. Number 1. Uniqlo. And now for the number 1 brand on our list, Uniqlo. Most Uniqlo products range from $10 to $50. At first glance, many shoppers dismiss it as a simple basics brand. Nothing flashy, nothing luxurious, nothing particularly exciting. But behind the scenes, Uniqlo operates more like a textile innovation company that happens to sell clothing. Its Supima cotton t-shirts typically cost between $15 and $25. Once again, that's the same premium cotton many luxury brands charge $60 to $90 for. Customers consistently praise these shirts for resisting pilling, maintaining their shape, and becoming softer over time. Then there's Heat Tech, a proprietary fabric technology designed to generate warmth using body moisture. It's lightweight, comfortable, and especially popular during colder seasons. Uniqlo also developed Airism, a fabric focused on breathability, moisture control, and all-day comfort. These innovations provide performance benefits that are surprisingly difficult to find at similar prices. Uniqlo's philosophy, known as lifewear, prioritizes practicality over hype. The company invests heavily in material development and functionality rather than trend cycles and celebrity marketing. That's why many of their pieces look simple. The money goes into the fabric instead of flashy campaigns. And for millions of loyal customers around the world, that's exactly the appeal. Conclusion. All 5 of these brands share one important characteristic. They prioritize materials and product quality over excessive marketing and short-lived trends. They prove that spending wisely isn't about buying the cheapest option available. It's about understanding value. Sometimes paying a little more upfront saves money over time, because replacing poorly made clothes again and again can cost far more than investing in quality basics from the start. The brands receiving the most attention aren't always the ones offering the best products. Sometimes the smartest purchase is hiding in plain sight. Now we'd love to hear from you. What's one affordable clothing brand you think deserves more attention? Have you tried any of the brands on today's list? Let us know your experiences in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fashion breakdowns every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.